Hey everyone, going live here. Hope everyone is having a good Sunday fun day. I am actually using my computer to kind of see the comments that are coming across here. So let me go here for a second. Good. I'm going out of here just to be able to see myself at this point, because sometimes my phone is a little goofy and I don't have a lot of time. I'm going to be going to a graduation party in the next few hours or so, and I wanted to jump on here and kind of give you an idea to an important event that I want to kind of boost and get moving here. So if many of you are aware, Sherry, who works at who owns the Tree of Life shop, her and her husband, Bill, own a shop called the Tree of Life shop, and that's where they have graciously allowed me to work a couple times a month for the past 3 years, and I have enjoyed every single moment of my stay there, with everything that I've done with Tree of Life shop. And it's an amazing shop. If you are unfamiliar with this shop, and you've heard me talk about it multiple times, this shop is in Ringtown, Pennsylvania, which is in, I believe, central Pennsylvania. It's in the Schuylkill County of Pennsylvania, up near the Shenandoah, or actually in the Shenandoah Valley of central Pennsylvania. It is a beautiful little metaphysical shop that I absolutely love. And when I talk about the vibe being there, hi to those two people that just jumped on. I appreciate you jumping on and listening to what I have to say. The vibe in the Tree of Life shop is absolutely, hey Beth, how are you? The vibe in that place is absolutely amazing. Mr. and Mrs. Tree, affectionately, do their very best and their utmost to make that place a place worth visiting and welcoming and comfortable. Welcome to that third person that has walked in to the chat. I appreciate you for coming in here and saying hi and listening to what I have to say. Anywho's, getting back to that. It has been the most amazing 3 years, and I'm very lucky to have been introduced to Mr. and Mrs. Tree, to Sherry and Bill, and be given the opportunity to read tarot in their facility. And again, the vibes are amazing. I have never been in a metaphysical shop, and I've been in many before, where the energy is so good that you have to walk out, check yourself, and then walk back in. And then you want to lay on the floor. Like, the vibes are so good, you just want to stay. And that's a hard thing to do. That is a very hard thing to do for a lot of metaphysical places. To make it that welcoming and positive. Sherry and Bill have built the shop to cover a lot of things. They do a lot of classes in there. Not only do they have everything from your witchy poo stuff, to your altar things, to your hippie clothing. They've got, bling bling. They've got jewelry. They sell crystals. They have a build your own apothecary bottle bar. Who has that? I mean, it's an amazing place. Hippie clothing, incense, crystals, classes. They have rose gold massage in there that can do massages for you. They have Reiki. They have, I think she even does ear cleansing in there. They do yoga. They do belly dancing classes. They have arts and crafts classes in there as well that Sherry offers. And I have been fortunate enough to have gotten a lot of information about an organization that Sherry, even if you're not a metaphysical type of person, they have a lot of neat things to check out. Absolutely, Charles. A lot of neat things to check out. It is worth the stop just to go in there and browse and have Sherry ask you, how can I help you? If there's anything that you're interested in. Sherry is very knowledgeable about all the things that she sells. Books, teas, you name it, she's got it. And you need but to ask. If you're looking for something in particular, ask. It is the neatest place to just be in. I've been lucky enough through Sherry to kind of learn a little bit about an organization that she helps out. And this is why I'm here right now, is to talk about an organization called Save The Strays Schuylkill. This organization that Sherry is involved in something called TNR, which is Trap, Neuter, Release. Apparently the Schuylkill County and the surrounding areas have been inundated with feral colonies of cats, abandoned cats, stray cats, cats that are not in good situations, even in hoarding situations. Save the Strays Schuylkill is an organization that is a non-for-profit organization. They work off of strictly donations. This organization gets calls any time of day or night that there is hoarding cases, or there are feral colonies that are causing issue. There are abandoned cats that are causing an issue, sick cats, people that are trying to turn over their pets, their cats that they don't want anymore or they can't take with them. And the Save the Strays Schuylkill goes out any time of day or night. They set traps. They take those cats that are caught in the traps and take them to vets. They get them vetted, all the shots, all the antibiotics, medicines they need, foods that they may need that is required for them to be healthy. They foster a lot of these cats. The volunteers become fosters themselves. They give the cats much needed therapy when it comes to being socialized. A lot of them need surgeries that are in bad condition. The surgeries, the money for those comes through the donations, all the medicines, all the food, the time, the energy with the fosters, the adoption process. It all goes through donations. Right now, Save the Strays Schuylkill is in a little bit of a tough spot. Their donations are running out, and their food for the kitty cats is running out. If you have a place in your heart, this is an organization that gives these kitties a second chance at life, to have the life that they never got, to be able to be loved, to be in a home that is stable, warm, comforting, compassionate. And with that being said, without our donations, this facility, it's not a brick and mortar, mind you. That's number one. It's not a brick and mortar. And words are coming into my head, and I'm just kind of, this was never an organized, I have information, so if I seem a little jumbled, I apologize. But it's an organization that I believe in. This is not something that they get paid to do. This is aside from their 9 to 5s, their lives. What they do is they volunteer and get called at multiple times of night, day, doesn't matter. And they take these kitties in. They show them compassion. They work with these cats to socialize them, the ones that are not very social. There was one that comes to mind whose name is Timber Frost. And I don't think that Timber Frost has been adopted yet. I'm not exactly sure. So if I stand wrong, one of you in the comments that's here can give me the right information. Timber Frost was a very, very bad case. She was, I believe, a feral or stray cat that wound up getting one of her legs caught in a trap that was meant for a much larger animal, almost like a bear trap kind of situation. And the poor thing was out there yowling away, pretty much knocking at death's door. And Sherry and her team got a call. They came out. They rescued Timber Frost. They thought maybe it just needed a few stitches, or she needed to be seen by a vet, given some antibiotics, and she would be fine. Well, that was not the case. When they had gotten Timber Frost to the vet, it was about as bad as it could be. That one of her paws, the paw that was caught in the trap, the leg was, for lack of a better term, hanging on by a thread. And that she was definitely at least going to lose her leg. So the vets that Save the Strays Schuylkill take their cats to, took her in, did the surgery. It was touch and go. She needed lots of antibiotics, and her chances of adoption dropped because not many people want a tripod cat. They call them tripods. Cats with only 3 legs. I will tell you that Timber Frost made an amazing recovery, and she is doing very well at this point. Doing very well on her 3 legs. In fact, I hear reports that she is much faster than the 4-legged cats. Unfortunately, her chances of being adopted drop because, again, not many people want a tripod cat, or a cat that is quote-unquote handicapped, so to speak, or disabled, when she's really not disabled. They learn very well to be able to run and do anything that a 4-legged cat would, but only on 3 legs. And she is looking for a home to be loved, to be given all the treats, to sit in someone's lap and purr away and just be the most amazing companion that she could be. A lot of these cats, if it weren't for Save the Strays Schuylkill, wouldn't get that second chance of being adopted into a loving home. Those who volunteer wind up 90% of the time being the fosters. Once the cat has been given the okay, has been neutered, spayed, given all of its shots, given a clean bill of health, a lot of them go into the volunteers' foster care until they can be put on the website of Save the Strays Schuylkill and given the okay or the green light to be adopted. And right now, they are running out of space. They have actually closed their intake because there's no more room. The fosters have taken in as much as they can. And again, this organization runs on your donations. And The wet food, dry food situation is looking a little grim. They're going to the bottom of the barrels with that. Many of you have seen my cat Maven, affectionately called Mayhem Maven, who was originally Turtle. She was one of Save The Strays Schuylkill success stories. And Maven was originally given to them, I believe, to be vetted and to be given veterinary care, spayed, neutered, and to be given right back. Unfortunately, the people who had her were going to put her back in a broken down camper. That's no life for a cat that just wants love. It didn't ask to be born here. It didn't ask to be born into this world. It didn't ask to be put in the conditions it was in. If anybody knows me, and you guys all know me, I go by what spirit tells me, and feelings and vibes. And the minute she was put on the website and Sherry showed me pictures of Turtle, aka Turtle, but is now Maven, something inside me said, you just have to have her. You just have to have her. And I immediately put in the adoption for Turtle, the adoption papers, and was lucky enough to be accepted. And I will tell you that I had no idea that I saved a cat that would eventually save me. Save me spiritually, save me mentally, emotionally. And she is now the joy of my life. She is spoiled rotten. You have seen multiple pictures of Maven back here in my background. If you've watched our podcast, leaping from the floor to my altar and back and forth. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you've seen her picture multiple times. She has even turned a cat not liker. I won't say cat hater, because Mama Dukes really was not a cat hater. She just didn't like cats. Into someone that laughs every day. And usually our first conversation of the day when I call her at lunch at work is, let me tell you what this crazy cat did today. And she just starts laughing away. But their organization of Save the Strays Schuylkill is not a brick and mortar. They don't have any place to put these cats. The volunteers open up their houses to these cats. So much so that they've built catios outside to help house all the fosters that they have. They do the best they can with what they are given. These cats are given the best chances possible. With your donations, the cats, the traps are paid for that help with the feral colonies and the stray cats. They are then taken into quarantine. They are then taken into vets that work with Save the Strays Schuylkill. They are given all of their checkups that they need. They are given all their medicines that they need, their first shots. If they need antibiotics, the antibiotics. The donations pay for the surgeries. Like Timberfrost, the amputation of her paw cost a ton of money. Not including the antibiotics, the stays in the hospital, the ICU care. Everything was paid through your donations. And to give her the best chance that she could possibly have at getting adopted and being in a loving home. They are also spayed and neutered. Those that cannot be socialized are turned back out into the community, but they are spayed and neutered. So there is no chance of them adding to the population, the feral population that is already out on the streets. They also adopt barn cats. So people that have farms in that community, in the outskirts of, or the outstanding communities, outlying communities, can adopt barn cats because some of them are just outdoorsy cats. They don't like being inside. They've spent a great majority of their life outside, and they're great mousers. They keep the mice population, the rat population down in the farms that are in the outlying areas. So this is a community of people that are very close to my heart. And to get to the meat of our conversation before this video ends, and why I'm actually doing this video, is to tell you where I will be in July. For most of you that know, I do channel spirit. I'm a medium. I am a tarot reader. I am also an energy healer. I am a light worker. I have decided to do a charity event for Save the Strays Schuylkill. This event will be on July 19th, and it will be a ticket event. The event will be held at Tree of Life Shop in their back room, where they do a lot of their classes, belly dancing, yoga, arts and crafts. I will be back there on July 19th to do this charity event. It is a ticketed event. The tickets will be on sale for $40 per person. I receive none of that money. Let's make this very clear. What I am going to do, the day of that charity event, and what the charity event is about, I will receive not one dime. I am doing this to raise money for the Save the Strays Schuylkill. They need your help. You can go to the website, SaveTheStraysSchuylkill.com. I believe it is. I believe it may be .org. Let me do this real quick, and I will let you know whether it is. I believe it is maybe .org. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to find out for you. With the $40 will go towards whatever the needs are of Save the Strays Schuylkill at the time. Whether it be cat food, litter, toys, medicines, vet bills, surgeries, all kinds of craziness. So I am going to see. I can't even type today. It is SaveTheStraysSchuylkill.com. Schuylkill is spelled SCHUYLKILL. You can go on there if you are interested in adopting one of their cats. They have a whole gallery of cats and kitties of all ages that need your help. Indoor, outdoor cats that are up for adoption. I had someone ask me about Elvis that was seen on the website. I will let you know that Elvis has officially left the building. Elvis has been adopted. So, unfortunately, those who were asking me about Elvis, the king has officially left the building. He's been adopted. But there are tons more that need your love and your adoption. If you're looking for a kitty or someone to add to your home, please think of Save the Strays Schuylkill. With this event, again, I will receive not a dime. It will be from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Your ticket money will go, or your space money, the money that you donate, the $40 to enter and to be there to witness what I am going to be doing, goes towards Save the Strays Schuylkill. That $40 will probably go towards medicine. It can go towards food, bedding, traps, litter, toys, surgeries, helping those that are fostering the cats as we speak. It may go towards a neuter, a spay, a microchip, those things, and they do get microchipped. So I believe there are a certain amount. I will get back to you with the amount of the adoption fees. That again goes back into Save the Strays Schuylkill. That day on July 19th, I will be at the Tree of Life shop. Let me get you the address. Let me see. Tree of Life shop is at 392 West Apple Street in Ringtown, Pennsylvania. Zip code is 17967. I will be doing a charity event where I will be channeling for 3 hours. I have had, as most of you know, 2 ETs. They don't like to be called aliens. Please do not call them aliens. They are extraterrestrials that have been with me for about 3 years right now. And the, hi Lily, hi Leela, Lila, sorry, hi Lila. The theme of the show is, do they walk amongst us? This was given to me by one of the ETs that I channeled, or actually came to me, showed up, whose name is Abe. It is a much longer name, but he said Abe will suffice. So rather than draw out his name, it is Abe. The other is Kita. They are 2 different ET species, and they are here in a time of need. I will be channeling both of them. They will be here to answer your questions. Have you ever wondered if they walk amongst us? If there are such things as ETs walking amongst us in the general populace? That is a question that they will answer. Their existence is another thing that they will answer. Questions about their existence. They want to make it very clear that they are here to help, that they are not here to hinder. They are not here to make people afraid. And they wish that people would be less afraid of them just because of the way they look. That a great majority of them are actually gentle. That they are just trying to exist like everyone else in an ever-growing galaxy, in an ever-growing universe that seems to have no end. They will talk about their relationship between us as human, and they refer to us as the human species, and what our relationship is with them. Why are they here? Why have there been so many sightings? What is our purpose in the vast universe? Are there more out there that we have just not met yet? They want to be very honest. They want to be very open, and they want to be very clear. They do believe that now is a time where their help is much needed, but it is a two-way street. Is there an entire federation out there? They're willing to answer. And if you have questions for them, this will be an open forum. After they tell everyone what they have to say, or open the dialogue, open conversation, there will be time for question and answer. This will be from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I did not come up with a date. They told me the date, July 19th. So be prepared to have your questions answered. Please be respectful. I, as the channel or the conduit, am always respectful to any spirit, any ET or form of life that wishes to have an open dialogue relationship with me, that shows me with confidence that they mean no harm. So this is an opportunity for you to experience channeling of ET. I've channeled a lot of things in my life as far as spirit is concerned. This will be my first time that I will actually be channeling ET. Again, don't call them aliens. They don't like to be called aliens. Aliens is a slang term for them. They don't appreciate that. They prefer to be called what they are, which is extraterrestrial. Not from this plane of existence. Not from Earth. As far as how many species there are, they will answer that as well. They may answer in their own language, the languages that they have, and tell you what their plans are for Earth, if they have any, and how we have a lot of commonalities that we strive for, but we all must work together. And they're going to talk about their beginnings, when they got here, how they got here, are they still here, what are they doing here, what are their plans, what is their relationship with those that are human, and a lot about humans that we never knew about. And a lot about the Earth that we can unlock with their help. And that this is not the end. This is just the beginning. The beginning of a whole new chapter. A whole new book in a series. And I think that a lot of you will be surprised about what they have to say. And they just want to help. And are there species out there that we need to be worried about? I don't know. You'll have to come watch to find out. They are here and they are willing to speak. They want a common ground platform and they want like-minded people. You know, Sherry has graciously allowed me to use her back room for this charity event. Again, it will be $40 per person for 3 hours. That $40 that you pay will be given to Save the Strays Schuylkill immediately. No money will be touching hands. This is me wanting to do a charity event for those in need, for those that I believe in. Sherry is a great woman. She puts her heart out on her plate and she helps a lot of people. Especially the cats of Save the Strays Schuylkill that don't have a voice. That are the abandoned, the forgotten, the feral colonies that are just overrunning the Schuylkill County and those outlying areas. They are doing good work and they're doing it with their hearts. They would never turn away a cat or a kitten. They've even done hoarding cases where they've given the cats a second chance at life. And it's through your donations that their Save the Strays Schuylkill organization is possible. It is not a brick and mortar. These people are doing the volunteer work, going out all hours of the night, all hours of the morning, using their own gas, some of them their own traps, you know, and sometimes paying out of their own pocket for things. It is extremely important that you show up July 19th and show Sherry some love. Show Save the Strays Schuylkill and their volunteers some love. Their fosters some love. They open their homes to multiple cats and kittens in hopes of rehabilitating them and getting them adopted to loving homes so they have the chance at life that they deserve. They didn't ask to be strays. They didn't ask to be feral colonies. You know, those that are abandoned didn't ask to be left out in the street, fending for themselves. They're scared, and some of them are a little spicy. That would rightfully so. Okay, while you're there, please shop Tree of Life shop. They have everything from books to metaphysical products to clothes to jewelry to classes to services. The Raven's Nest Salt Room. They have Reiki classes, massage, all kinds of stuff. Even when Charles said, even if you're not a metaphysical type of person, they have a lot of neat things. Go in there, ask Sherry. It's great that you want to browse, but it doesn't help if you're just browsing and you walk out with nothing. They got stickers. They got teas. They've got homeopathic medicines, all kinds of craziness. This will not be a live event. I will not do it for free and give it to Facebook like I'm doing right now. This is going to be a ticketed event. I will also come with a box. Okay? A box if you want to drop off some cat food, some cat litter, cat toys. I will have a box available for them for donations, literal, actual, physical donations, as far as needs. They also have an Amazon wish list. They have a Walmart wish list. All you have to do is go to Amazon.com, look in the wish list area, and pick the one that says Save the Strays Schuylkill. Walmart, go to Walmart's webpage and look for Save the Strays Schuylkill. I believe a lot of his medicines that they may need, antibiotics, ear drops, eye drops, all that good stuff. Your donations are desperately needed. I'm going to blast this thing as many times as I can. And that event will be July 19th. Again, July 19th at Tree of Life shop in Ringtown, Pennsylvania. The address is 392 West Apple Street, Ringtown, Pennsylvania, 17967. To give your $30 admittance fee to this event, you are going to call the shop and speak to either Sherry or Bill. All right? That phone number is area code 570-741-3574. Again, area code 570-741-3574. Let them know that you saw my Facebook page. Let them know that you saw the live. Let them know that you want to show up on July 19th to see me channel from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. come ready with your questions. They expect a lot of people to come with questions. You have wondered for years. You have wondered about their relationship, why they show up, what's going on with abductions, why do they quote unquote abduct people, why are their ships being seen, their modes of transportation, why are they being seen more now than ever, what is their business here, are they here to help, are they here to hinder, are they here to take over? I don't know. You need to find out. And in order to do that, you need to come see me. Come see me July 19th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. at Tree of Life Shop. I will also be there multiple times during the year doing my tarot readings. You can book an appointment with me. The only way to book an appointment with me is to call the shop. 570-741-3574. I will let you know in another video of my next appointments at Sherry's. I'm there at least once a month, if not twice a month. I will be there on June 28th will be my next time at Tree of Life Shop. If you would like a tarot card reading from me, I will be there. First appointment is usually at 10-ish. 11-ish. Between 10 and 11 is my first appointment. Call the shop. 570-741-3574. Let them know that you heard that Buffy was coming and that she was going to be doing tarot card readings. You'd like a slot. There are two slots that you can pick. You can pick a half hour, which is $45, or you can pick an hour, which will be $90. Okay? Let them know. Sherry will give you a time slot that is available, and we'll put it in the books. I do not sell tickets. If you have someone that is saying, I have a ticket and I want to sell to you to see me, that is untrue. I do not sell tickets. There's never been a ticketed event. This, on July 19th, will be the only ticketed event that I've ever done or will ever do for Sherry. Capiche? All right? There are time slots. We don't give out physical tickets. That box I am going to leave at Sherry's for a couple of days and see how it fills up for the donations to Save The Strays Schuylkill. I will also see, I'm thinking about doing a live event here, close to home. You know, I live 2.5 hours south of Ringtown, Pennsylvania. I live in Delaware. So I'm thinking about also doing maybe a charity event here for Save The Strays Schuylkill in the state of Delaware. I just don't know where to do it yet. I'm putting my feelers out, hoping that some people can point me in the right direction of places where it would be available to do a small event. Not a large event, a small event. And I will see if I can get some places here to put boxes out for me in order to have drop-off spots for Save The Strays Schuylkill. Anyway, hoodles, I gotta get off here real quick. I have a graduation party that I need to get to pretty soon. Okay? So, again, I am asking you guys to help me out. I've never asked you guys for anything. Ever. I'm asking you now. I'm asking you to put up and show up for a dear friend of mine, Sherry, and all the people all the volunteers at Save The Strays, Rachel, Holly, all of them. That's just a few. I don't know them all by name, but you know who you are out there. I'm asking you to dig deep. I'm asking you to come see me. It's going to be entertaining. All of your questions are going to be asked. I always am very entertaining. If you've not seen this, hello, entertaining. I can be. From 1 to 4 p.m. July 19th at Tree of Life Shop in Ringtown, Pennsylvania. $40 to come and have your questions answered about ET. There will be 2 ET that will be speaking through me. The 2 have lots of important information to give to us as human beings. I know that all of y'all have had questions about ETs. They will be answered. They are going to be an open book. They are ready and they are willing. Any questions that you may have. All right. So again, July 19th from 1 to 4 p.m. Tree of Life Shop, 392 West Apple Street, Ringtown, Pennsylvania. Please call the shop. Let them know that you are coming to the July 19th event from 1 to 4 p.m. Phone number is 570-741-3574. $40 for 3 hours of entertainment. I will even have a question and answer prior to. You'll get to meet me. I'll get to say hello to everyone. Any questions that you may have for me can be answered as well. All right, everybody. I'm going to get off of here. I gotta go take a shower. Love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. Bye.